Hello, my name is Mark Betuel and I want to welcome you to my channel. In this presentation, I'm going to present to you and talk to you about sago making. In sago making, I have broken this into two parts. Part one is the cleaning of the sago, and part two will be the making of the sago, the burning and the wrapping. In this part one is about the cleaning, and cleaning of the sago, what it means is we buy the sago from the market in a bag, and we come in, we pour them all out into a dish or saucepan, anything big, and we dissolve the whole of the sago with water. By doing that, you will now know that there will be a lot of rubbish that will come out of that compact or solidified sago. And the rubbish are in two forms. One is the actual sago rubbish that comes from the body of the sago. You'll find there are the flesh of the sago that is there. And also we noted that there are some sand as well. Okay, so in the past, that's what we have done. We've done some cleaning and we found out that there are this type of rubbish in there. So from now onwards, what we do is we buy the sago and we come and do the cleaning first. Because if we don't clean it, definitely we are going to have eat sago with those rubbish. And those two rubbish, the sago flesh and the sand as well. You will note that when we do the cleaning, the sago that is finally produced is much cleaner, comes whiter. If it's a reddish type, it will become red, but you will note it's very clean. If it's white, it will be really white. So that's what we have found out over the years. So, and that's our way of now preparation of the sago. We didn't just do it because we have to do it. We did it because that's how we have been doing our sago. From where we come from, we prepare our sago along that line where it must be clean of any of this sago flesh and the sand. So the water we use initially to wash the sago and to cream the sago or to squeeze the sago with is a clean water, so that it doesn't contain any other rubbish, which may include like sand and so forth. And the gauze that we put there to strain the sago flesh is something that must be very good so that it stops any big lump of the flesh falling into the actual squeezed sago. So meaning it has to be clean, clean without those stuff. Okay, so that's how we do our sago. And then eventually in part two is our burning of the sago. So we do that burning because then it will last longer. It will take out the smell, and then it makes it like taste good for us, and it conforms to our requirement and our liking. Yes, so if we don't clean the sago, we will have those sago flesh rubbish. We will also have the sand in the sago, and if we don't burn it, you will note that there will be smell that will come out from the sago, and there are these sort of fleas or flies, small, very tiny ones, insect type, that comes and when the sago is fresh, you will see them flying around there. And what they do is they come in and they go inside the sago, and they make holes. They bore into the sago, and then I think what they do is they eat the starch. They leave what is like non-starch behind, and that's the one that normally if you are cooking, and if these fleas are around, they come and eat all the starch, and they leave behind this sort of like rubbish to them. And that's the one that we normally cook at the end. If you leave it for too long and these fleas are flying around onto the sago, that's what happens. So they eat away the starch and they leave what is so much like a rubbish to them. And that's the one that we eventually eat. So that's that. And so we eat a sago that does not have much starch. And the other one is that if it stays longer, being just made like that, it's going to produce some sort of smell. You can smell it. Like, there's some sagos that they wrap in the parcel and they sell at the market. If you go and get or buy one of those and you open that parcel, you will smell. There is a smell. And that smell causes it also to have this some sort of sour taste. So the smell will now affect the whole sago and eventually now affect the taste. So the taste now becomes something like sour. This type of type of taste that doesn't taste good, doesn't feel good. Yeah, okay, so our preparation of the cleaning and eventually the burning helps to eradicate all this. So that leaves us with a clean sago and a sago that we can wrap and it can last long. For us, sago is more or less our starch food as well. We love sago, we love eating sago mixed with coconut, and we like it, every now and then. But because it's for us, I come from an island that does not have, even does not have creek or rivers, and so no swamp and no sago. So, but we do love having sago because it's one of our main staple food. When we go out to the islands, you cook sago and you have it with fish and with fish liquid. I tell you, really good, really good. Yeah, so we love to have sago, and so we try our best to preserve the sago. It must last as long as it can last. That's how we do it. And to make it last, you have to burn it. When you burn it, the liquid that is supposed to stay in the sago, it comes out, and then you will note when we burn it, there will be something on the outside of the sago that we will peel off. That's all those watery part of it that is inside that burns and it comes out, on the side, and that's the one. So when burning, we remove that. So it comes out on the form of that sort of stuff outside there, which we normally peel off. It's also good to eat. Yeah, then we wrap it, and then we can leave it there. We store it somewhere, and it can last for months, even 6 months. Sometimes it can last, for a year. But we don't normally let it to last for a year, because then you will lose the taste and its flavor. But it's better to have it like within the first 6 months. Anytime between the first 6 months, it's good. Yes, so that's what we will do now in this presentation. I will show you how we do it. And I'm now telling you why we have to do it. So I guess you understand why we do that. I've broken it into 2 parts. So first part that I'm going to show you now is the cleaning part only, to clean the sago. And he said, Mark, this is my last and first. And his friends laughed. Martin said, why?
He said, don't laugh, I'm not joking.
I'm not joking, I'm serious. This is my last and first. I will not come back again.
Last and first.
So no. They don't say this is my last and first. They say this is my first and last.
These people. Yeah, and they'll take that innocent person down to the police station or what?
Yeah. One night, one young man killed his wife in the village. And they came to the camp and they were asking for June to take that fellow that killed his wife to the police station. Because our boss was already sleeping, we can't release any June. And then one of my friends said, no, Saki, you have to make the decision now. Get a Zoom and give it to them, and they have to take that innocent person to the police station.
Okay, so this is the sago?
Yeah, how many bags, yeah?
Two bags. Okay, so this is sago. We're going to mix all these ones. We'll wait for this to settle. I think we
get another saucepan again.
Yeah. This one in here.
Oh, yes, this one.
Okay, this will let it to settle, and then we pour the water out
settle.
Together with this.
You should put it to the side.
Okay. I think we should bring another person to carrying to the side there.
Yeah,
because me, my backside is already pained.
Smart people.
So now, I just put it on the side here. We pour this one inside.
Okay, this is the sago. Sago already prepared. We are not satisfied with it, so we're going to demolish everything. We're going to melt everything. We're going to dissolve everything. It will become water, just like those ones. And then we'll let it go. Sago to go and settle again. Can you break it? Yeah.
What is your moving it down?
Okay, wait, it's hard.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jump it on the ground.
Get that one.
Ayo!
Ahora me caí no bonito tipo.
Ayo! Ayo! You give that and you remind me of Simoy and Toby. Okay, one enough. Some more. We get half. We get half. You see, you can smell. You can smell that smell. It's not a good smell.
Yeah, I don't like the smell.
We don't clean this and we don't take the death out and that smell. It will not last. But also, when you cook it later, you can taste
like
that.
sour?
Yeah, it will taste sour. So it will not make the sago taste good.
And smell.
As well as there are some small flies like flies.
Sandflies.
Yeah, not sandflies, but they come and eat.
That's a long
They come and bore the holes into the sago and they eat. So what they do is they eat the starch. The starch that comes out from the sago that gives the energy. They eat that and they leave behind the
waste.
Yeah, the part of the sago that is like now there's no energy in it. All the starch are gone and it's only the waste. So we're going to mash all these ones and melt it, dissolve it into water, and the new sago will now settle and only the water will float and we'll pour the water out and this one will get back and settle down at the base of the saucepan. That's the sago we will get and tomorrow we will burn it. We'll show you how we do it.
How we do it or wait.
And after we finish, when we are ready, when we prepare to eat, I don't know whether you guys will come and eat too. Alright. Some more water? Yeah. You see? Melt all this. In other words, we are redoing the sago to our style of making sago or preparing the final sago. Yeah, actually we're supposed to put it in sago canoe, small sago canoes. And when the sago settles down at the bottom, you can get one stick and poke it. What do you call it?
Come on, come to win.
Hey, sorry, my tea.
The tea or coffee.
Sorry, tea.
It's already cold.
When you are making sago and you drink tea. Like this one we'll have to pour it like strain it because there's so much rubbish in here. I can feel. Where's the strain? Saki.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We are far away from you.
You see, just to see what.
You are going to break my ass.
Just to see what we are talking about. You see all this rubbish here? If we didn't clean this sago, these are the ones that we will be eating together. Actually, it's not sago. This is the sago flesh or sago. I don't know what you call it, the stock or the meat or what. The sago is actually the sago comes from after you smash this one and you squeeze it. What comes down from this is what is called sago. So this is not sago. So you see, that's rubbish. Just see, heaps of it.
and that's why we have to clean it, because we want to enjoy our sago. And not only that, we paid for this, so we must. I'll take it again.
And tomorrow morning, we will take the water out and we will boil it.
Just see this rubbish. See. Yeah.
I wonder, please, get there. Jay.
Please. Well, anyway, I think what we'll do is wasting our time with this one. What we'll do is we're going to pour. We have to get one more pot.
Big saucepan.
Sago is for young people. That is ready now. I have to do it. I have to do this to clean it, to clean the food, get the food ready, prepared for my friends and my family. So even if it's hard work, I have to do it. I have to do it. Saki, stop standing there.
How are you?
This rubbish, big stuff. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do it. We strain it and we cut all the rubbish in this strainer. And the sago milk or sago, what do you call it, will sink down together with the water. So all full. Where's the jug?
Yeah, the back of it.
My beko. What's this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to clean it.
There's plenty of rubbish there.
Shit.
It's floating.
Wow. Ew.
You can see.
Yeah.
You can see the rubbish.
Yeah, plenty.
It's not
plenty.
clean.
Plenty perfected. It look like a plenty perfected.
Oh,
Oh,
my,
no.
Oh, my handle.
Now we are cleaning sago and I can see that sago is dirty. I think I'm going to stop eating sago now. But tomorrow I eat it first. Last one.
Last and first.
Yeah, tomorrow is last and first. Because this is max sago, so I will eat tomorrow last and first.
Hey, omisas penkai karopo.
Oh no,
Okay, then I think we. No, we'll. That is already settling down, so we'll leave that one. We'll put the water out. So then we can.
Tomorrow you people go to the hardware and look for more big saucepans for eating sago.
Go to burn bear.
I patata it and it's going down in that saucepan.
Oh wait. No,
Just
good.
let sago inside my fingernails.
When your back is cleaning,
I put it down here, inside there. And I patata it inside.
when your back is clean, I think you can get this one.
Ati yung tiribu gay kiti.
Oh no.
Usam sao.
Yeah.
Kaya la tigi. some
This one is rubbish, ah?
Yeah.
Ayo.
See,
You see?
that's not
It's
sago.
plenty. Ay, rubbish na gil. Ay, rubbish na gil. Straight na kamo na. You see? This is all rubbish. So,
You see that?
see?
See this.
This is not sago.
See this.
Yeah.
This is rubbish. Wow.
It's not sago. It's a putata.
Yeah, please.
No way, no way.
That's a innocent rubbish.
No, you have to clean your sago before consuming.
You must clean your strainer too.
Yeah, clean your strainer.
Before you eat the strainer. No.
Don't eat the strainer. You will maloka.
We'll put some in. No, we'll put some in that because we're going to clean that one more time. So it's okay. We can just put.
So which one?
Bay watamana baru mix.
This one is very
Okay,
dirty.
lihat
This
tu kan.
one here. This bag here is very dirty.
This one is dirty.
Yeah.
So we put this one in there.
Okay.
We're going to clean that again one more time.
All right.
Okay. Can we?
Bye.
This one? We mix it first.
Yeah,
Let it what?
Yeah.
Okay. And the sand inside here. See? There. That's
Yeah,
sand.
that black. The
There,
black. Yeah,
there.
that's sand.
Sand. Oh my goodness, that's
That's why.
bad.
That's why you have to clean.
You see it in the strainer. It's all rubbish.
It's rubbish.
Yeah, what she was. Look at that.
This we have washed this one for I think 3 times, but we feel it's still we feel it's still dirty. We still have to. You see there? It's still not clean.
See,
Yeah.
good.
So it still has some rubbish in it. So we're going to.
That's not clean.
We're going to. But that sago is really thick. From here to the bottom of the saucepan, the sago is this thick. Yeah. From here to here. So that's how thick the sago. So the sago is okay. Still big, but it's still dirty. Dissolve all these ones that got. But dissolving this one too is another work here because it's quite solid already.
Oh,
So you can see it's
still
there.
not yet clean. Still dirty.
You can smell it too. The smell of that sago flesh. So this is very concentrated. There's so much sago already in here. That's why it's because it's too thick already. We need to put some more water to. So that
Yeah, you have to put some more like.
otherwise, it's settling down quickly also. So you have to be fast. Turning it so it doesn't settle
Yeah,
down.
still long way to. Big it, yeah.
Look at it.
And now I dirty. See that? Who is it then? Tutoke ang sita ta ani latayin gihan.
We're in the hole. Baby, kita bukan hot.
Nasinwara na ka.
Ih, nasi nini mi. Nasi nini mam na na.
Yali ka boleh tu, you know, bembu ya nak.
Anak bat tu nak kan.
Bembu kana apur hoyo tu. Tu anak laki apun. Ya kana sabu ini han.
Ni kula yo. Ana sin sago ni ya kyo ka ya puna. Ina sago no wani ko mo ga bo wa ka bo le ku bu ne ko. Tato wa ka ne na sin mo le na no la ko ni mato. Bo mato ma le wa si bo mato ma no le tato ka ni awam ni lo you are right.
Na toto mlo ni wa. Toto mlo apa toto mlo wa lu.
Ena tagi bo ge ni uchogo na. Ana aku betul magisi kali ini ini tato tu.
Ma, musam sa.
Papa Sago.
Yeah, he said, Uncle, you people going to the camp? I said, yes. I said, oh, can we come? He said, how? Why? He said, no, yesterday our daddy sent our regards for us to go up. And because I have all the boys standing around, so I want the boys to hear her clearly. And I said, what? He said, no, yesterday our daddy sent a regards for us to go up, so we want to come with you.
To the logging camp.
Oh, okay, your daddy sent your regards for you to go. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, we go.
Okay, now we mixing sago. We clean the sago. It's not our style, so we have decided to melt the whole sago again with water, and now we to clean it. And so we found some rubbish, some sand, and okay, here, pour it.
Plenty of rubbish.
Alright, so let's sago mixed with water already, so it gets dissolved.
Some soko is pouring it inside.
Okay, don't
Oh, don't.
hold it in, slowly.
Slowly.
There's some rubbish and some sand in there.
Slowly.
And because the sand is quite big, you can go inside this and play on top of the sand in the pot.
This was same, yeah, sago, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and what for you say like that?
I see, nothing,
Hey, I can see sand.
nothing, sago.
Oh, so you can
Thanks
come
for
straight.
you guys for watching this video.
Alright, you see the death? Come close and see. You see those death? That's what I'm talking about. That's what we are taking this rubbish out from this sago.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. Any more pot? Oh, okay, come put
No,
this
same
here.
pot, same pot.
Yeah, put this here and you get it back.
Changing.
And here, put some more water inside here. After we clean this sago, you will
It's a
see
big
it will
work.
look
Yeah, big work, yeah.
really clean.
I'm sure.
Now you will see the difference. You see now, this is the clean one now. You can see it's white. This is after, I think, about 4 or 5 cleaning. This is the final one. We're going to clean it one more time. And then clean meaning we're going to put water and dissolve all these ones. Let all the sago that is solid now to dissolve. And then it will settle. When it settles, the actual sago will settle down first. Whatever rubbish that still remains will settle on top. When we pour the water out, we will also splash the water and clean whatever rubbish that is sitting on top to be flushed out. Then we will have the remaining sago, which will be this. So for this we will have final cleaning to be done, and for these others we will now check and we will do the same, and they should be more or less now coming towards this similar coloring here. That means it's now all clean. So you can see this is all yellowish and reddish. That's a death. This I'm doing it my way, so it's my style of how I can enjoy my sago and preserve it so that it can last long. And that's why I do it that way. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have learned something too. If you are enjoying or if you have enjoyed, please do subscribe, give it a liking and thumbs up. For that, I thank you and stay blessed.